this handprint, the dirt on this running board, the dirt all over inside my truck, even down in there, a little bit of dirt here, and lots of mud right here on the running board, and even on the mirror. And it's windy, so the wind might dicker over the program today. What's all that mean, guys? Well, I'm gonna run that intro and I'll come back. We'll tell you what that means. Yeah! And did I forget to mention, it's almost 70 degrees today, and we're walking. Yeah! Alright, I don't know about all of you guys, but my daughter's Christmas didn't start off so well. I'm going to paint the story down and let her take over and tell you. She went to run Ashley home about 11 o'clock, 11:30 Christmas Eve night. Right? I'll let her finish the rest.
So, I take Ash home. They have a driveway, obviously, and I pull into the driveway, and this guy pulls in behind me, except he doesn't pull in the driveway, he parks behind the truck horizontally, like I'm facing this way, and he parks right there, blocking me in, you know? So this guy's blocking me in. It's like midnight. I'm like, I gotta get home, so they have a yard that's right next to the driveway that people usually park on. Her stepfather parks their truck there all the time. It's one of the things where you just cut through the yard, get back on the road, go. Well, didn't work this time. So I go into the yard and I immediately get stuck. Not like a foot away from the driveway. It's not like, you know, I was almost to the road. I was an inch off that driveway. Barely. So the truck's stuck. I don't know how to get a truck unstuck from mud. This guy here does. But I don't. So we tried everything. We Googled how to get a truck unstuck. We put 2x4s under the tires.
Now, if my four-wheel drive was still activated, which it's not because I still got to get it worked on, she would have been out of this in seconds.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it wasn't, and I wasn't. So we try. We take breaks, we try again, we take breaks, we try again. My biggest fear was the truck getting bogged down in, like...
And also tearing up the man's yard.
Yeah, tearing up the yard. I was, you know, afraid of that. But also, every time we tried to get out, we were just digging ourselves deeper. So after a while, we sort of just, you know, gave up. Now, I was literally this close to the driveway, and I couldn't get on it because there was too much mud. And I was just digging the hole deeper with the tires, trying to get out. So, after a while, Ash and I decided, you know, we're not getting out of this. So we started playing Battleship. Just because that seems like a good thing to do when your truck is stuck and you need to get home, but you can't. Like, you gotta remember, we tried everything. We tried putting it in low 1. We tried putting 2x4s and blankets under the tires. We tried putting gravel that we had to steal from the neighbors. We tried everything.
I know you stole the gravel from the neighbors.
Yeah, that was fun because it was loud.
What was this, about 2:30 in the morning?
It's
like, yeah.
2 a.m. We're stealing from the neighbors.
You're trying to get a truck unstuck.
Yeah, I am underneath the truck putting 2x4s under the tires. I'm covered in mud. My shoes are still muddy. So we play a game of Battleship, and Ash goes, you know how to play Battleship. She goes, hey, I won. And I go, not yet, you haven't. She goes, no. The letter I, the number 1. I'm like, oh, yeah, you did just win. So let's recap a little. First, I get the truck stuck, okay? Then I lose a Battleship. Then I run out of toilet paper. They didn't have any toilet paper. And then I stub my toe. Finally.
Not to mention you're full of mud.
I'm full of mud. I'm cold. It was 37 degrees, 32, 37. It was freezing. I'm covered in mud. It's wet. Finally, we have to wake her stepdad, who was a trucker, and we figured He's our last hope. If he can't get out, we're just gonna have to wait and call a tow truck. He got out in like 2 seconds. What a jerk. How did he do it? We don't know. We tried for 4 hours. He gets up out of a dead sleep. It's like 4 a.m. He gets out in 2 seconds. Rude. I mean, I'm grateful, but rude. So during this whole time, I'm freaking out. Like, I have a full-on nervous breakdown during this because the truck's stuck. Somewhere in my illogical mind, I think, what if it bogs down? What if it just sinks into the ground like quicksand? It's not how it happens, but I was illogical at the time. So I have a full-on breakdown. I'm sitting at the kitchen table. Ash is laughing so hard she's crying because it's 4 a.m. and we get slap happy. I'm just full-on crying while playing Battleship, and it was...
The truck's in the front yard stuck.
The truck's stuck in the front yard. It was a mess.
Mom and Dad's home worrying, and I almost thought I was going to have to walk a couple miles up the road in the dark on dangerous roads to try to get this truck unstuck.
He says this like I've never walked those roads at night. I have several dozen times. Anyway, so the truck finally gets out, and it's in the middle of the road right now because forget the neighbors. They're the ones that caused this. I hate them. It's in the middle of the road. She lives on Dead End Street anyway. It's fine. So I finally get in the truck and get home. On the way down, I can hear mud coming off the tires. Like, it sounds like someone's in the back hammering on something. It was hilarious, but I was also crying, so. I get home, and I'm still crying, because I think Mom and Dad are going to be upset and disappointed, because I got their truck stuck in a yard. I walk in, and they're like, hey, it's fine. Stop crying. It's okay. And I'm like, I can't stop crying. This happens. I'm just tears.
So basically she came in, she was beside herself, she was all upset, and I told her, I was like, these things happen. And she's like, how come he got it out in just 2 seconds? I said, experience, Elizabeth. Experience. See?
3 of us.
You're going to have to learn when you get older, you're going to be stuck 1,000 times in your lifestyle, or your lifetime. Experience is what it is, and sometimes you just can't get them unstuck. You know? And I told her, I said, you know what your first mistake was? You tried to drive through grass that was already saturated. If the 4-wheel drive was still hooked up to the truck, she would have been out in no time, and she's already got beat up through the night. I mean, this is the start of her Christmas. It was pretty much sucky.
Merry Christmas.
So I told her, I said, don't worry about it. Hell. I said, laugh about it, you're done. I said, even if it didn't get unstuck, I was going to walk up there the next morning and get you unstuck. But guys, that's how the Christmas went for my daughter. Hope your all's Christmases started off. I hope your all's Christmas started off better than hers.
Recap. Ash slices her hand open. I get the truck stuck. I lose at Battleship. I run out of toilet paper. Terrible.
Running out of toilet paper, that's pretty bad. Alright guys, until next time, leave comments. How'd your Christmas go? And tell us if you had any bad Christmases like this. The truck could have had a lot more mud on it. I told her, I said, trucks are supposed to be muddy. It adds character. It don't look too bad. If you really look at it, it could have been all over the sides and windows. I kind of wish it was. And I hope the wind ain't dirking it over. So guys, I'm going to put you guys inside the truck. And no, Stormy, that does not mean we're going in. Maybe in here the wind won't get me. So leave comments. Until next time, come on. Let's get out of here. I'm going to finish my walk. We'll see you next time. And thanks for watching.